attention me. Shakira, no tension me.
Aye, we go dance today. Aye, I go shake my waist. Me cherry, Asen and Rose. Aye, we go pop today. Aye, we go dance today. I go shake my waist. Asen and Rose, we go pop today. Aye.
That was Rosemary Alaba singing Dance. Victor, I want to ask something. I don't know if you've noticed, this room is very hot. I don't know, why is the room so hot? Oh, okay, I guess it's nice because Benny is here. Anyway, you are still tuned into Flow FM 92.7, your Go with the Flow radio station. And it's 2:30, and you're officially welcome to the Lifestyle Lounge, your ultimate relaxation destination on your Go with the Flow radio station. Don't forget, we are streaming live on Facebook right now at Flow FM NG and on YouTube at Flow FM 927.
Right, so now today on the Lifestyle Lounge segment of the Flow Rider Show, we are going to be discussing about something that we feel almost everybody, at least, not even almost, everybody.
Not me.
Not you.
I
You have not experienced it before.
I make bold to say not me.
You have
But
not
just
experienced
go
it
on.
before.
Go on.
Let me go on.
Let's not let the cat out of the bag.
Okay, so all right, let's discuss phone. And not just phone, specifically those mysterious calls we get from unknown numbers. Now, like I said before, we have all been there. You know, your phone rings and you hesitate. The number on your screen is unknown. You don't have it saved, and you are deliberating whether you should pick up or you should just let it ring. And that brings us to today's conversation. Calls from unknown number. Should you pick? Should you not pick? Why you should pick? And why you shouldn't
not
pick
yeah.
are the different angles we are going to be exploring today on the Lifestyle Lounge segment of the Flow Rider Show. And the big question we are going to be asking today, and we are going to be asking and answering together, is: do you have issues with picking calls from unknown number? And if yes, why? So now your phone is there, maybe on the table or just in the room, and you hear it ring. You rush over to the phone, look at the screen, and it's a number you don't have saved. And you look, there's some people that know how to keep number in their head, that even though they don't save the number, they can tell
the last 4 digits.
Just by the number, they can tell, oh, I think this number has called me before.
Yeah.
But now you're looking at this number, it is new. You've never had a call from this number before, and you're wondering, should you pick up or should you not pick? Are you the type that when you see unknown numbers, you don't even bother to pick at all? You will not even stress yourself. You just let it ring, and when they
Until they send
if
an
the
SMS.
person will send the text, but if the person doesn't send the text, you don't even bother to return the call.
Yeah.
Or are you the type that no matter the number, even if the number is from Kafachan, even if it's from Cameroon, even if it's from Morocco,
Why exactly are you using
pick as
Kafachan?
long as
Why
the
are you
number
using
calls
Kafachan
you.
and Cameroon as a
It's just an example.
Okay.
As long as the number call you, you are ready to pick.
Pick,
Now,
yeah.
what category do you fall into? And that is the conversation we are going to be having today in the Lifestyle Lounge segment of the Flow Rider Show. And the number to be a part of this conversation is 007 777 9927, or you can leave us a WhatsApp message. Let us know, what do you do when you see unknown numbers on your phone? Do you pick? Do you let it ring? Do you just leave it to go to voicemail? Or are you the type that don't mind? As long as your phone is buzzing, you pick, you get to find out who the person at the other end is and what they want. Which one works for you?
Because the thing is, a lot of times people will be like, and then, sometimes maybe you might not even have call card.
Yeah.
Or say maybe your phone goes off. And so you try to reach someone. The call maybe is so important, and you try to reach someone through another phone, and then you call the person doesn't pick up, and then you meet the person up later, you be like, oh, I just called you though and you didn't pick up. So, oh, so sorry, I don't pick unknown numbers.
Yeah,
it happens all the time,
yeah,
right? You're like, oh, so sorry, I don't pick unknown numbers. So we just wanted to know this afternoon if you're part of those people who will say, as long as no contact is not saved on my phone, I'm not picking it. But I'm so sure that business owners have they are not part of this WhatsApp group, because if you do that,
I hope not.
you're
You're losing
lose.
customers. Exactly.
But we'll get into the conversation proper when we go and play you this one. This is coming from Niniola and the Files, the bad guy, and his what? Squander.
Fast bag and the beanie, by the way. Three minus 1 plus 3 plus 3. Or calculate 24 divided by 3. Simple arithmetic, that is if you go hit. Check and conversate. Sure, be mushy fresh, but like bada. With the ghetto sharp, cracker. Everything sharp, bra. DJ bring it back with dark bada. Enakwana, enakeji. Everything in marama. Kai with the cash for squander. Enakwana, enakeji. Everything in marama. Kai with the cash for squander.
No matter what look at, no matter what look at. Mokakpa, because I'm a baby. Mokakpa, because I'm a diamond. Mokakpa, because I'm a baby. Mokakpa.
Kenyan chick, they like me, dada. See, I get a real pipe like Monday para. Wake up in the morning, say thank you, papa. Nakupenda, asante sana. The boy fine, I got the balance. See the motor, we back for garage. We come to party harder. With the clubhouse, go catch fire, yeah. Enakwana, enakeji. Everything in marama. Kai with the cash for squander. Enakwana, enakeji. Everything in marama. Kai with the cash for squander.
Mokakpa, because I'm a baby. Mokakpa, because I'm a diamond. Mokakpa, because I'm a baby. Mokakpa.
See, they say I'm moving with the shoulder pad, cause I'm getting more bags, but that is not my bag. I'm sorry, she like turn around. Nobody told me that flexing is not allowed. And me got bass okay, me they feel at the top. Shagba today, needed today, go dance. Nene today, link up with fast. On my pocket, bring out the cash. Yeah.
Mokakpa, because I'm a baby. Mokakpa, because I'm a diamond. Mokakpa, because I'm a baby. Mokakpa.
Enakwana, enakeji. Everything in marama. Kai with the cash for squander. Enakwana, enakeji. Everything in marama. Kai with the cash for squander.
Because I'm a diamond.
I want to share the middle 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I take a kid Sunday to my doing at Saturday Latimo. Oh my shawty, just show me your logo. Show your color, come to my logo. Why do you like the logo? Oh, logo. Come to my condo. I get go, my jello. Mr. Money, killing show. Immediately, subsequently. High frequency, when I show now emergency, Mr. Money, no good, so Bella, my baby Bella, I love you forever, baby. Do you remember, my baby, remember, just spend your my cheddar on you. I'm a good job, for me like a cocky top, I got for me job, I know say you want some more. Mr. Money with the vibe, you know I know the door. Give it to me, Jaja, my shaki tipo. Escape the Babylon, match up the Babylon, I dem knock on your door. Give it to me, Jaja, my shaki tipo. Escape the Babylon, match up the Babylon, I dem knock on your door. I'm on me too heavy, very to carry, oh get it, oh no funny. I can't feel it, I'm capable, palatable, and durable. I'm beatable, untraceable, unexplainable, Mr. Unravel. Get to this level, diamond, careful, come on, to my condo. I get go, my jello. Mr. Money, killing show. Immediately, subsequently, frequently, high frequency, when I show. say you want some more. Mr. Money with the vibe, you know I know the draw. Give it to me, draw. Jaja my shaki to po. Escape the Babylon, match up the Babylon. I dem knock on your door. Give it to me, draw. Jaja my shaki to po. Escape the Babylon, match up the Babylon. I dem knock on your door.
That is Ashake singing Remember. Of course, you're still tuned into Flow FM 92.7. You're good with the Flow station. It is the Flow Rider Show. Today, it's Wednesday. It's a hot Wednesday afternoon, I'm guessing, outside. But anyway, we're feeling very chilly cool in the studio right about now. And it's the Lifestyle Lounge segment. We are asking you the questions about picking call from an unknown number. And so, yeah, that was the question we threw out before we played you music. And we asked you, do you have issues with picking calls from an unknown number, and if you do, why? What is your reason? I think I remember someone had said, there was one time we were having a conversation about phone, and then someone had said that, like, I think I've gotten to that. Thing happened to me one time. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but there are people who literally like have panic attack when their phone is ringing.
I am that kind of person.
Yeah, like, and then that's the reason why a
now?
lot of people put their phones on vibration, put it on silent,
Yeah.
because when the phone is ringing, like, there's this. You're
Yeah.
just kind of nervous as to, okay, who could this be? Why is this person calling me? And especially if you're not even expecting a call at all, you'll be like, who is calling me now? What could be the problem? So so we know that there are different reasons why people might not want to pick numbers, especially numbers that are not saved on their phone. And yeah, that's what we're asking you. Are you part of those people? What do you pick those kind of calls? Share with us 007-777-9927. Call us or send us a WhatsApp message. We cannot wait to hear from you. And don't forget that we're streaming live on Facebook at FlowFMNG, while on YouTube at FlowFM927.
And like we said, we are going to be exploring different angles to this particular conversation. Why should you pick, or should you not pick, or the fact that we are going to be looking at it from different angles means we are going to be discussing the pros and the cons of why you should pick an unknown number and why some people don't actually pick. And one of the reasons why some people don't pick calls from unknown number is bad experience. So now maybe they've had a bad experience in the past from, like, they saw a number, they picked it, and what they had from the other end was not something pleasant, and because of that they just made up their mind that, okay, you know what,
Whenever an unknown number call,
I am not picking at all.
But when you say bad experience, like what now? Like, is it maybe like a bad news?
No, not like a bad news. Maybe
not
let me just give an instance. Like, somebody call you and the person starts asking you. There was a lady that called me one time and said she's from MTN and they're doing a survey. So she started asking a series of questions. And me, I was answering because I really thought it was for a survey. I was really answering. And it got to one point, she was not asking me,
Your account details.
Your NIN. That's where she started from. Your NIN. I was like, okay, this is getting sketchy. And from there, since then, I'm always like, wary when it comes to unknown number.
Okay.
I pick though. I'm one person that picks call.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if you're calling from Morocco, I'll be pick your call. Just to hear who is at the other end. But bad experiences like the one I just talked about the lady, are some of those experiences that I'll be like, when I see unknown calls, I'm not going to pick. My elder brother doesn't pick calls from unknown number. Like, it took the intervention of my dad for him to be like, okay, stop picking. And him, it was like, a baba called him, and the next thing he started hearing was like incantations.
Exactly. That happens.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
So that was your brother's reason.
Yeah, reason for him not picking. And another reason was that it was avoiding my dad's call.
Okay.
So he believed that any unknown number was my dad. So he didn't pick.
Okay.
But his main reason at first was that there
Because
was a
of that
man that
particular
called him.
issue.
Yeah. So bad
Okay.
experiences are also some of the reasons why people don't pick calls.
Emmanuel, have you had
Yeah, man, I
First-hand
have.
experience?
Honestly, I have. That thing he said now about people just randomly calling you, trying to scam you. That is one very terrible one that's happened. Another thing is, now personally, do I pick calls from unknown numbers? Okay, I do. But the first thing I do when I pick a call is I put my microphone on mute. So if it's like a bad thing or whatever, I can always end the call immediately.
Oh, okay.
If not, I just, if it's somebody I know, okay, hello, but this happened just yesterday. I think it was CJ who called me, and I didn't have that number stored. So I picked the call. Phone was on mute until he said hello first.
Oh, okay.
So when he said hello, I was like, oh, hey, how you doing, CJ? How you doing? So, but bad experiences. My brother did with the Baba that was just saying some crazy things on the phone.
Wow.
Wait, they've never called you before and told you something like sorry, my father made a mistake and sent airtime to your
number.
No.
I've seen it before.
Really?
Yeah.
That actually
You've
happened.
experienced that?
Yeah.
Wow,
They
interesting.
call you and
Like,
tell
can
you
you please send it back?
Can you please send it back? No, I don't understand the mind behind that, but
Okay,
anyway.
but it's all scam.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
like
scam. Okay,
I don't
just
know
to
what
get you
it's.
to maybe pay money or something.
I don't even understand, honestly.
Interesting. Oh, I see. Well, we want to know, do you pick calls from unknown numbers? And if you don't, what is your reason? 007-777-9927. You could call us here in the studio or send us a WhatsApp message. We want to hear from you, and know what you think about that. Interesting. So you mean the surprising one is actually the incantation one you just mentioned right now. It's quite serious though.
The person who called sounded like a very old
An elderly man.
And then they'll
And
be
then
like,
just start
okay.
Before you know it,
dropping the incantations and things like that.
Hello.
Hello,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Flow FM. Please, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Ibrahim from Tanke.
Ibrahim from Tanke.
Yes,
Okay, welcome to the show, Ibrahim.
yes, sir.
So, Ibrahim, tell us, do you pick calls from unknown numbers?
No,
Why don't you?
because all these now, all these judges, there are many in this country now.
All this what? Please say that again.
All these judges, all
okay,
these
scammers, graduate scammers. Okay.
Okay.
there are many in this country now.
Oh, so you are just trying to protect yourself.
Yes,
Okay. I get you. Thank you so much for calling.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but
Interesting,
that's also one of the reasons why people don't even pick
Pick
up.
calls
The
at all.
scams are now like on the high. They call it local scam. That's what, like, when they try to scam if a Nigerian is trying to scam a Nigerian, they call it local scam. So yeah, and
So if it's the other way around, it's international
yes,
scam.
international scam.
Hey,
So
voila.
the high rate of scamming now has made people look at unknown numbers as, oh, okay, you are calling me, I won't pick. If it's that important, drop a text. That's what everybody's saying now. That okay, this unknown number that I did not save, you are calling me. You might be a scam. But if I don't pick your call, if it's that important, send me a text. I mean, now that WhatsApp is there now, a lot of people are always even saying,
Yeah, just send me a
a text on
WhatsApp.
Yeah, instead
just
of you
WhatsApp
just
me.
calling me
Yeah.
with an unknown
And in
number.
fact, since the coming of WhatsApp and most of this social media platforms, a lot of people have actually stopped calling.
Yep.
Like physical call of
Call,
like you
yeah,
buy credit
buy
and
and call.
call. A lot of people do WhatsApp
WhatsApp
calls
calls,
now, or even video calls and stuff. But it's quite interesting. We cannot wait to get more into the matter. Let's go and play this one, and then when we come back, we'll take messages on WhatsApp. This is coming from Magix, and it's all over.
I go wait, if not 10 years, he go there. And only you feel like in my fire. Girl, won't you be mine? Where you there? She a fit see you today. In your body, feel cut in my wire. All over you to find. With your banana like body sweeter than turkey. Slowly roll it down like those speed. No, they take on far from me. Shorty go down, down for me. Waiting go so far, now money. Girl, nobody all on me. You're too short, enter for me. All over again, yeah. Where you are, no be like so define. So you fit the color my bed, yeah. All over again, yeah. So you go there beside me, yeah. Me never see this kind of love, yeah. You make me one day far, yeah. Say you go cause it casala. My girl, you love be a shana. Me, I be the one for you, see. I give you Louis back and Gucci. The way you boogie down is stupid. I'm stupid, yeah. With your banana like body sweeter than turkey. Slowly roll it down like those speed. No, they take on far from me. Shorty go down, down for me. Waiting go so far, now money. Girl, nobody solo me. You're too short, enter for me. All over, all over, all over, all over, all over again, yeah. Where you are, no be like so divine. Say you fit the color my pain, yeah. All over, all over, all over, all over, all over again, yeah. So you go there beside me, yeah.
Banana, body sweeter than turkey. Slowly rolling down, no there's a number. Shawty go down, down for me. But it goes so far, now money. Girl, nobody, you're too short and for me.
I know what my instinct is telling me. Them they wonder I'm moving differently. Original talent will be piracy. If I keep quiet, they me hear me. Ojuri kele demi to dele, kisuru mi to lere. I'll keep going on Saturday. Are you there? Are you there? Aluwe, ewa wo, kotolo. Are you there? Are you there? Aluwe, ara, to pade mi lono. Can I rest on your shoulder? Can I call you my brother? Can I tell you my brother? Surely shape you too for me. Can I rest on your shoulder? Can I call you my brother? Can I tell you my brother? Surely shape you too for me. Many talents I've been needing. Mopa and Femi go worry me. They see me for their TV. Yes, I said it and I did it. So nile mommy dúró dè èmi láti ṣe bí Ọ̀yọ́ ayọ̀ akíkanjú ọmọ. I've been here before I was born. Lambebe, lambebe, lambebe ò gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nílẹ̀ aláta. Èmi ò ní tààràkà, èmi ò ní tààlàkà sẹ́. Too many cosign ló gbé mi dúró. Shout out some OGs to take your good do. Are you there? Are you there? Aluwe. Ewa wo, kotolo. Are you there? Are you there? Aluwe. Ara, to pade mi lono. Ara, to pade mi lono. Can I rest on your shoulder? Can I call you my brother? Can I tell you my brother? Surely shape you too for me. Can I rest on your shoulder? Can I call you my brother? Can I tell you my brother?
Full FM 92.7, where we play non-stop hit music.
My music, my radio.
Araba Radio.
From my mind, you see, no be money. Go sweep me the vitamin C. Oh, as you can see, something will not there for me. If you don't say that you're for me, it's no guarantee. I know if you say you bring my party. For my money, you want the time I want gonna. For my balance, you know straight my car, you too can I enter small hour. For your mother, you the only me, you want the call. If you go, if you go, you want the if you go, if you go. If you go, you want if you go, if you go, you want if you go, if you go, why you want if you go, if you go, you want if you go, baby, my money make a boss more. Stop a deal talk, I know they will run me. I want some malaga with my day ones, my day one. tell me how market. If I form or make I bend. Say you get fake dress, but you won't give me advice about patience. Are you making sense? Can't fit before I change my color. I they talk, shut up. Me where be with it, I know you ball. She be mama, ever fed up.
Still, you go with the Flow Station, Flow FM 92.7, and that was Fikon Wikon, Rema Buju Benson. Very, very beautiful collaboration right there. And we are still in the lounge. You know, I told you earlier, the lounge that we do here is not like any kind of lounge that you know. Any other lounge that you know, you will need to pay before you enter. But this one is free. Everybody come in for free. And in the lounge, we just get to discuss, you know, something lighthearted. So if you're just tuning in, well, you're not too late. What we're discussing about today is unknown numbers. And should you pick calls from unknown number or should you not pick? Why should you pick and why should you not pick? Now, those are the different angles that we are going to be exploring for this conversation today. And we threw out a question and it says, do you have issues with picking calls from unknown number? And if you do, why? And you know how your phone is just there, lying there and starts ringing. You check and you be like, okay, Talile, which number is this? And you end up picking the call and the person is just saying gibberish, either trying to scam you or just trying to advertise to you, or maybe somebody have been avoiding.
Or it could even be like, honestly, it could honestly just be a wrong number. But I don't know why they do that. Like they call you and then they are pouring out their hearts to you. I said, it's not me. It's not me. This conversation is not for me. So that's what we're asking this afternoon. We have a couple of messages on WhatsApp. Let's take them.
Yeah, this is coming from Cassandra. Hey, Benny baby.
Hello.
Hello, Uncle Monkhan.
Yo.
Hello to the new Uncle Emmanuel. Hello. So, by the way, Emmanuel, I hope you won't disappear on us without a warning, because if you do, I am going to be kicking your behind. Abba, my innocent behind. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I know Benny and Victor won't do that because they know I want them down.
Wow. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Well, for the question of the day, I've always been the type that answers my phone anytime it rings. Even when I was working in the corporate space, my line of job then requires I pick any and every calls, and after that I can disregard the outcome of any call that was not pleasant.
Okay.
But now that I own and run my own business, and I have my number on banners and advertising brand boards, I will not dare screen any call.
True.
I need this money, I beg.
True. I think we said that about business owners.
Yeah.
Like they are the only ones that are licensed to pick call at any time because your customers might just be calling and you know.
You never can tell.
Never can tell.
This is another message coming from Lawal from Taiwoki. He says, "Good afternoon, Flow family. Pray your afternoon is wonderful."
Yep, it is.
It says for me, the kind of work I do, it's a must to pick strange numbers. Or when I miss any call with strange numbers, I do call back. It says the only time I avoid picking a strange number is when my landlady called and I didn't pick our call all day. You know, then I'll definitely avoid any calls with strange numbers.
I was even going to say that most people, the reason why they avoid calls, that message is from who?
Lawal.
From Lawal, from Taiwan.
Lawal, yeah. I was also going to say that what Lawal just said was actually in my mind. And there's some people that avoid calls because of kind of like situation they are in.
Yeah. So some of them are in debt.
Yeah, like
so
in debt.
Like,
Or
I like, this person, I owe this person,
exactly.
I know this person. You don't use another number. Don't use this number. Call
Most
me.
especially if the person calls you with their own number, you see the name, you see landlady, you don't pick. Then the next 5 minutes, you another number.
Landlady, please. Definitely.
So yeah, that's also one of the reasons why people don't, pick calls from other number. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, what's your name and where are you calling us from? Sorry, your name is? Gladys.
Gladys from Tanke.
All right, Gladys, how are you today? Fine. Lovely. Please, Gladys, can you please speak a little bit louder so we can enjoy it? We'll enjoy you very well. All right. So, Gladys, join the conversation. Are you the type that pick unknown numbers or you don't pick at all?
You don't pick.
Yes.
Why is that?
Why?
Because of normal. Because some people will call and they will be starting.
Do we what?
Startation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Incantation.
Okay. So
It has happened to you
Imagine.
before.
Huh?
It has happened to you before.
Has it happened to you before? Like, has somebody ever called you like an unknown number?
and then the person just started to say stuff to you.
It happened
okay.
to you.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. We understand that.
We understand. We understand.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank
Gladys.
you. Can you imagine wanting to take my glory from the phone? What is all that?
We have
What is that?
we have a message here on WhatsApp.
Taking your glory.
This is coming from Gloria. She says, "Good afternoon, Flow FM."
It's coming
Oh,
from
Glory.
that is nice.
I didn't put that.
That's a nice one.
Good afternoon, Flow FM. I do pick calls from unknown numbers, but I do wait for the caller to speak first. If you don't speak first, we are going to do a breathing competition until your airtime gets exhausted.
I think everyone does that.
You know,
Not everyone
Not
do,
everyone
but
do.
I
Yeah,
do
but
that
I
most
think
of the
most
time.
people do
Yeah,
that.
when
When
you-
you call, they won't
I
talk.
won't say hello first. You called me. Say hello.
Hello. Yeah. And you know how people can also tell who is talking by the sound of their
The
voice.
voice,
Yeah, so that's why I
yeah.
think most people wait, like
To-
when they pick
to
unknown
hear the
numbers. So
voice
yeah,
and
so they
then-
can easily just say, okay, I think I know who's speaking. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
This is Alex from Tanke.
Alex from Tanke.
Tanke.
Yeah,
My man, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
I love that. I love that. So please be a part of the conversation. When you get calls from unknown number, do you pick or do you not pick?
I always speak
You always pick. Why?
because anybody can call me.
Mm-hmm.
So, somebody can just recommend and then give your number to somebody and you call.
True.
So you just have to pick.
Okay.
And there is my only problem is most of the unknown numbers that call, they are mainly from Abokis. That's just my problem.
Hello, Aisha. Hello, Aisha.
Okay, so Alex, thank you so much for calling, though.
Oh,
You know, there is a set of people who call, right? And when they call, they'll be like, "Hello, who are you?" I'm like, "You called my
You called
phone.
me and you're asking me
Are you
why?
asking me who am I?" It's the audacity for me.
they
Be
always
like,
get
"Hello,
the number wrong.
Hello, who are you?" I'm like, "You called me. You should know who you are calling."
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I'm like, and then they'll just, you just know it's the wrong number.
It's the wrong number.
And
Yeah,
then-
but one thing Alex said, those are also, like I said, we're going to be looking at this particular conversation from different angles. And what Alex mentioned is also, part of the reasons why you should pick. He talked about recommendation.
True.
Yeah.
You don't know. Somebody might have recommended
Recommended
you
you to
to
someone.
someone.
Yeah.
But me though, what I always do is even though somebody recommends like someone to me, the first thing I do is check if this person's on WhatsApp. Like the number you gave me to call,
Yeah.
I first check if person's on WhatsApp, I text
Text
first.
instead of calling.
First, I'm like,
Exactly.
hi, this is Victor. I got your number from. So if
So
you
and
don't
so.
reply on time,
I'll
then I will
call.
not call you. When I
Okay.
call you, I can always tell that I even sent you a
A
text.
text.
On
Aha.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
what I actually do, in case of recommendations.
of
But still
recommendation.
on still, you also need to pick up calls just because of recommendation. We're still going to hammer about that when we start talking about the pros for picking up calls from unknown number.
Yeah. This is a message on WhatsApp. This is from Stella from Gakambi. She says, "Good afternoon, guys. I have been having a great time listening to Flow FM.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Since concerning the questions, there are two things I usually do. First is that when I get any call from an unknown number, I pick up, but I won't talk. Right? I would rather allow the caller talk first before I respond, so that they won't use my voice for ritual. So when the person talks, if the voice is sounding nice or familiar, I can now respond. Secondly, I don't usually pick sometimes too, because of most of the ones I have picked before are mostly scammers or network providers, so I'll just ignore it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think network providers too. They call you to maybe do an ad or so. I think there was a time that there was this network that was always calling me, but I already knew the number. I didn't even to save it. Anytime I
But-
see that number, I know that.
But,
Want to
but
block.
then again, this talking about this unknown numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know, but for most people who use smartphones, which are like the order of the day right about now, I thought that there's an app that helps us see numbers
Yeah.
that we don't have.
Yeah, their
I
names.
use that app a lot. I use that app on my phone, and so whenever a number is calling me, In fact, when I miss a call from a number I don't know, I quickly go to that app. I check the person. I see the person's name. Then I try to think. Do I know this name?
Like this? Some even have pictures.
Then the funny thing about that particular app is some people, I don't know how they did it to register or something, but they register with very funny names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can see something like
exactly what I was going
you
to
can
say
see something
that.
like there was one time someone called me and then I went to that app. I didn't have the number. I went to the app and I saw baby mama. I'm like, okay, what who exactly?
You know the way
Baby
that
Mama?
the way that app actually works is the way, for example, if my name is stored funny on your phone, and same thing on Victor's phone, the app takes that name and it saves it as my identity. So if I call somebody and they miss my call, it is the way my name is saved on your phone that it shows there.
And also, I think that when you are registering the SIM in particular, you have to drop your NIN.
Yeah.
But you have to put your first name and last name. Some people like me, there was a time I used my name and my eldest brother's name as my surname, so I used Victor Desmond. So now when somebody was not using that app, when I called, the name they saw was Victor Desmond. So the man saved my name as Desmond. Instead of Victor. So it happens like that. So sometimes when you're registering the SIM, they use different names. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Yeah, please, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Angel.
Your name is Angel.
Yes.
Angel, where are you calling from? Heaven?
I'm calling from Unity.
Unity. Okay. Angel, how's Unity today?
It was fine.
Okay, that's lovely. So please, Angel, during the conversation, when you receive an unknown call, even though it's from maybe you don't know, maybe it's God that is calling or who is calling, as an angel. When you receive an unknown, like a call from an unknown number, do you pick or do you not pick?
Okay. When I see an unknown number, I'll first dance to the ringing tone first.
You dance to the ringing tone.
So
probably
if you really want to talk to me so again, then I'll pick it.
Okay. So the person has to call twice.
So the first one you have to dance to your ringing tone.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
And sometimes I'll be like, if I do not give my number, like if I do not give someone my number recently, I won't pick any call because I'm not expecting any number.
Okay. All right.
So if I give you my number recently, then I'll be like, okay.
You're expecting a call.
You're expecting a call from someone.
Yeah.
All right.
Lovely.
Thank
you
you
very much.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you. Dance to the ringtone for the first one, then reply on the second.
I think I've seen people who do that too.
Yeah. Like not the dancing though, but I've seen people who who pick the call after the second ring. Like when you call the first time, they don't pick. But once you call again, they'll be like, okay, I think it's serious.
Yeah.
I think this is serious. Let me pick.
I think one day on the Lifestyle Lounge, we'll come again and have a conversation about how many times should a person call you
before you actually pick.
Before you know he's serious.
No, not really, because not necessarily before you know
I know that thing you're about to ask.
Because people have different different school of thoughts. Like there are people who feel like no matter what is happening, if the world is coming down, even if it's trumpet that blow, call me only twice.
2 times, exactly.
Don't call me more than twice.
Some people will leave you like 8
but then there are people who will leave you with missed calls, like 16 missed calls.
Like, what is going on?
Even if I'm with your placenta, don't call me like. But that's not the conversation this afternoon. Let's go and play this one. This is coming from Ashake and Whiskey MMS. And when we return, we'll come back. We'll continue the conversation. Do not touch your radio.
See this life thing, it's all about understanding, bro. You gotta understand what you're doing. You need a direction, bro.
What's up on the time? When I just did try. When I drop a song, I go need to dance. I do waka kuru kere, I dip in my price. Then I find the sound among all the sounds. I no get a name, I no sing a sound. Sound, Mr. Money sound. I want the precise. I be like Military, match up my hand. Vigilant, forgive me, Lord, I did on your peace. Cemetery, people we don't die, people cemetery. Life is not easy, I know it's not easy, you got to do the thick and easy. Funny.
Taufik gone. Me dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run for my city gone. You know be run from who you are, and waiting go be man is cast in stone. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pa wá sálé o. Mo wádìí títí mo dé ṣámi o. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tó kó mi yọ. Kàdé máa ṣe ń ta lè ṣe kàdé máa yọ. Oyè Ọlọ́run, my mama leave me here, you know long. Lost myself and I found my purpose. Yeah, every day I know that I am blessed. Tonight we go just love me. Yeah, they can do me. Nothing man, no face. Vibe today. These kind things in our life we need.
Me, I know if you do it without you, my love. And if it all goes crumbling, you can call on me now. And with the Lagos stress, yeah, you dey cool me down. On my way, no, but you carry my weight for me. Oh, I can't say no when you look back at me. You're the only one I've been waiting for, 'cause you carry my pain, baby. Here again, no, and I'm down on my knees. Got me singing. See you dey bust my you dey knock me off my feet like Ali on my head. Ooh, go my wombolo my head. My things I couldn't find in the world. Say my legs they couldn't walk in the world. As I did for the crowd, feels like sitting out in the dark. Yeah, just like the ray of the sun in my window. You lay bright in my day. Yeah. On my way, no, but you carry my weight for me. Oh, I can't say no when you look back at me. You're the only one I've been waiting for, 'cause you carry my pain, baby. Here again, no, and I'm down on my knees. Got me singing, wombolo my head. See you dey bust my my head. You dey knock me off my feet like Ali on my head. Ooh, go my wombolo my head. You know they for my hand and the best is that. You trust me.
That was King Maddie singing Ali Bomaye. You are still listening to Flow FM 92.7, your go with the Flow radio station, and we are still in the lounge. We're having the time of our lives. Myself, Emmanuel, to my left here is Benny. Of course, to my right here is the man amongst us.
You know what time it is?
Victor, and we're having a swell time here, having a conversation, discussing around this particular, question. What do you do with unknown numbers? Do you pick the call when they call you immediately? Yeah, if yes, why do you do that? If no, why don't you do that? I mean, why don't you pick the call immediately they call you? Please, we want you to be a part of the conversation. Call us, or send us a WhatsApp message 0807-777-9927.
You know how just one number, you are missing one number from the 11 numbers can actually just change.
Land you somewhere else.
Land you to another person.
Can land you to somebody in Meduguri.
Why are you going there?
Because that's how far it can, So really, that's why we like to call it mysterious calls. Because they just come into your phone, you be like, where's this number from again? Who is this?
From where do you from?
Where do you from?
We have a message here on WhatsApp. It says, hey guys, how are you doing? I am Wealth from Offer Garage.
Hi, Wealth.
Says, as for your question, you hardly see me pick calls from an unknown number. Even the number I saved on my phone, I hardly pick. So it's probably because of unnecessary billing at times. Calls itself makes me uncomfortable. I prefer texts or due to a personal experience I had when I was at the office. It says, a strange number called one of my colleagues at work and he picked up. Then the caller said an old man mistakenly sent a recharge card to his number and that he should please send it back. Then the caller said the old man wants to pray for him, and ignorantly, this my colleague accepted. Now so the old man started to run incantation for this my colleague head though. Now so the guy they vomit blood, not knowing a ritualist format. It wasn't a funny incident though until he was taken care of spiritually and traditionally too. So ever since I don't learn lessons. Have a great day.
That is
Wealth. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you so much for sharing that on Wealth. That's
such an experience.
Things they occur.
Things they really occur.
Things they occur. Not even things. Things they occur.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I said it before. Like they call you, they say that incantation. I've not just seen the seen when it's as the person is not like reacting to it, but I'm glad we have shared
that
this.
experience.
I mean, this is like crazy. I mean, there's a time even in Lagos I heard that somebody was on the bike one day and this random tout came and slapped the person, just one slap, and the person came down from the bike, went and sold all his property and gave the person.
Woo. Okay, let's get back to the messages we have.
All right, this is coming from Rashid Baba Puff Puff. He says, good afternoon, my guys.
Good afternoon.
It says, if an unknown number calls me, I will pick, but I will not say anything. He says, I really enjoy your program.
Thank you.
I love your radio station so much. Keep it up. More power to your elbow.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, can you hear us? Oh, sadly, we lost that one.
Call us back 007-777-9927. That's the number to call or send us a WhatsApp message. We definitely are going to read your message.
Yeah, this is coming from D on WhatsApp as well. D from Post Office says, they say, good afternoon, Flow FM.
Good afternoon.
On today's conversation, I don't usually pick calls from unknown numbers. And even if I did, I will wait for the person to talk first and see if the voice is familiar. Thank God for that app you're talking about the other time. This is, I mean, everybody's saying the same thing. That it is either a dangerous thing.
Yeah, so you can see that people actually avoid picking calls from unknown numbers due to, for safety reasons. I mean, talking about that issue that Wealth shared that happened in his office, quite interesting. And then some all these people who are into fraud and just want to scam people. And talking about that, I got this one. It wasn't a call; it was a text message, just a text, not even WhatsApp, just a text message I got. And the person sent me a message, and he says that he called a particular very big political figure and says the person is giving out a sum of money, and then that I should call that I should call a particular number for to come and claim my money. And then I just replied the person. I was like, the person he said I should call, he actually said call Mr. Martins. So you understand? So I was like, you and Mr. Martins, send me your CV, make a fan when I walk this 2025. You people need to walk. You need to be walking. You understand? You can't be doing this in 2025.
Do you know this?
So you need to
this thing happened to my grandmother like some 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She actually fell for it. They called her saying it was like this guy was like, hello, is your son? And my mom was like, which son? Your son now. My mother called one of our son's names.
And they'll be like,
yes, it's him now. Say, where have you been all this while? And
he
was out of the country. We were unable to reach him for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, mama, I'm in a kind of financial struggle. I'm in trouble. Say what happened? Just please, if you can send me money. This woman went behind our backs
and
sent him money. It was my mom. She was not telling. My mom was like, "Which son? Which person? That cannot be him." Then we discovered
he was just scammed.
Iya has been swindled.
So sad.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Flow FM. Please, what is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Lydia from Mobile Barracks.
Lydia from Mobile Barracks, you say?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. So share with us.
As for the question,
yes.
Sometimes most of the time I do wait for the second time for the caller to call.
Okay.
Then I will pick and I won't say anything because I almost fell victim of those scam people that used to do incantation for
Wow.
people.
Oh my God.
So the person called me that somebody mistakenly sent recharge card to and there was no card, but immediately it dropped the call. So the message now entered. So recharge card.
How much was it?
So, sir?
I said, how much was it?
I don't know. I didn't even
check.
know it.
Okay.
I didn't. Yes.
Yeah.
The person now called us. I should send the recharge card. So, and the Baba wants to. So later I now discover that since you say Baba had mistakenly sent the recharge card and you are together with the Baba, how is that possible? He sent the recharge card to you and you are not telling me that he mistakenly sent the recharge card and you are with the person giving him the phone to pray for me. And I said, no, Baba said I should buy coconut. I said, Baba, what am I buying coconut for?
Coconut. Wow.
Yes. I should buy coconut and a Bible that you will pray for me. I was like, Baba, how will I now give you coconut? He said, no, I should send the money. That the son will buy the coconut today. I said, no, Baba, I don't do that. Yeah. He said, boy, he's a Christian. I said, no, Baba, I'm just saying because that's why I don't like picking new numbers like that.
Okay.
Because you don't know who is who.
True. Wow. Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you
very much.
Very valid.
Interesting.
People are sharing points.
So now you see that people just want to be safe. Yeah. Aside the the other side of it where we say that business owners who just want to definitely their products are out there and their brands are out there. But yeah, a lot of people just want to be on the safe side. Pretty much interesting. Well, I think there's also another side of it. We've been talking about the reasons why people do not, should not pick. But I think we should also see the reason why people should pick, right? But I think we'll just go and play this one, and when we come back, we'll just dissect that a bit. Yes, so this is coming from Gucci, and it's titled Tsunami.
But you're like a normal baby, you I wanna rest. I take your personal, all your matter from my head. Nobody have you know, say you there in a minute. See the thought in my body, I the sweat from my head. Oh, I can't imagine your element to be taking over me. Camera like photo fancy, my body they shake the tsunami. What would I do without you, my charge? I don't fit that go, baby. Multivitamin with it for your body, more than enough for baby. So look why it like I'm lost. See what you do, oh baby. Joy all night long. Okay. Touch my body, I just sweat for my head. Touch my body, I just sweat for my head. Touch my body, I just sweat for my head. Sweat for my head, I just sweat for my head. Touch my body, I just sweat for my head. Touch my body, I just sweat for my head. Touch my body, I just sweat for my head. Sweat for my head, I just sweat for my head. Peace of mind, you done give me peace of mind. You gotta cheat to the things I like. Boy, I don't carry you for mine. Took you so long to notice. No hiding behind the motives. You got the things I like. Boy, you done give me peace of mind. Yeah. What would I do without you, my charge? I don't feel that go, baby. Multivitamin with it for your body, more than enough for baby. So look why it like I'm lost. See what you do, oh baby. Joy all night long. Oh yeah. What would I do without you, my charge? I don't feel that go, baby. Multivitamin with it for your body, more than enough for baby. So look why it like I'm lost. See what you do, oh baby. Joy all night long. Okay. I can't imagine your element to be taking over me. Camera like photo fancy. My body they shake.
Flow FM 92.7, where we play non-stop hit music.
My music, my radio.
Araba Radio.
It's complicated. Yeah, should I confiscate your cell phones? Are you done with typing? I don't appreciate comments when you talk about me. Said it's complicated, honey. I can't fucking shout it. A little drum, a girl, beating my drum for you. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. I don't wanna be so you. I want it all, I want it all. Can't have this a piece of you. It breaks my heart, it breaks my heart. First off, it ain't enough. So when they ask me what's my status, I think for about 5 minutes and I say it's complicated. It's because of you. It's because of you. It's complicated, why? It's because of you. It's because of you. I know go feel like for you I swear. This love for you I get. That is you. Accomplish set of Jews. See as you did all of me. This thing know that we must go on. I don't wanna be so low. I don't wanna be so you. I want it all, I want it all. Can't have just a piece of you. It breaks my heart, it breaks my heart. First off, it ain't enough. So when they ask me what's my status, I think for about 5 minutes and I say it's complicated. Why? It's because of you. It's because of you. It's complicated. Why? It's because of you. It's because of you.
Still, you go with the Flow Station, Flow FM 92.7, and that was Fave singing Complicated. And though the conversation we might be having might be a little bit tricky, a little bit complicated, that doesn't mean we won't, be having two sides to the particular conversation. We've talked about the cons, the reason why most people don't pick calls. We also got an experience from Wealth talking about a colleague of his picked the call from an unknown number, and it happened.
Boom, blood everywhere.
He had to, it was a lot. And also somebody else called and told us how she picked the call, and it was actually the same, saying this Baba wants to pray for you and all of that. So
style.
we have been getting a lot of concerns why you shouldn't pick unknown numbers. And if we should settle for this, then trust me, there's no, we would say nobody
should pick calls
from unknown numbers. But there are still, reasons why you need to pick these calls. Though it is an unknown number, there are still some reasons why you need to pick those calls. And one of them happens to be opportunity for something important. You really do not know the person that's calling you, yeah? It's an unknown number, but behind that call might actually be that business opportunity you have been waiting for. Behind that, when you pick the next person, there might actually be the person that wants to put you on. And you now not picking that call. And there's some people that won't call you back when they want to give you a business deal or something. Once they call you once, call you twice, you don't pick, they won't call you, they will call the next person.
Very true.
Because there's always options. So opportunity for something important might actually be the reason why you should pick, calls from unknown number. And we also had somebody that's talked about recommendation.
True.
Somebody might be recommending you for something and they sent your number to this person. And so they have to call you.
Definitely.
And so now they are calling you now and you are saying, I know they pick on no number.
You might just just miss it.
Exactly.
So you might just miss it. This is something you still need to pick, because of this reasons.
And one other reason that is quite important, I think, it's also when it comes to cases of emergency.
Yep.
Emergency.
You never can tell.
You never can tell.
Yeah.
Emergency could happen anytime.
Any
You
day.
don't know. Someone might just try to reach you. It might be a case of life and death. You might just try to be saving a situation, and then someone will just reach out to you. So I think it's one of the reasons. For me, that's one of the reasons why I picked though.
Yeah, some people. Okay.
That's one of the reasons why I pick. And to be very honest, I know that all these other things exist, like all the scam. I mean, people have shared their personal experience. I know they exist, but to be very honest, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you don't try this at home, but it's just me. I just have this confidence. Like, no, there's no way you can scam.
No
me.
shaking. Yeah.
But then again, before I said you cannot scam me, I've been scammed before. That was like years ago.
Once
So I
beaten,
feel like
twice shy.
I've gotten the experience, and I don't know. I feel like most of the formats I know, so they have cast in my own side. I just feel like it's my phone. I know you don't buy for me. I will pick. So, but basically, emergency is one of my main reasons why I pick call.
Because
but I don't know.
Another thing again that that you should pick for, that most people pick unknown number for, again, is curiosity. There's some people that their phone doesn't ring.
Have you?
I think I'm one of those people. My phone don't ring. If my phone is ringing, I know it's calling. It's either my mom, my dad, or maybe Benny that just want to tell me that something, or maybe something that has to do with work. But people hardly call me. So when I see an unknown number, I'm always curious. That
who's taking interest in you?
Who's this? So I always want to pick up. And somebody called, a lady called and was saying maybe she gave a number to somebody. That works for girls. Girls. But for me as a guy,
say you not toss anybody.
I don't toss anybody. So when I say, I'm like, I've been a baby. This ain't one, but give number. So I'm always like very, very curious.
The imagination.
It's one of the reasons why I actually pick on numbers. I'm always curious to know, okay, who is this person at the other end? What do you want? And also another thing is that why you should pick on numbers, because in the life that we live in, we actually do not control anything in the real sense of things. We actually cannot predict what's going to happen tomorrow. So
True.
It might actually be your helper calling you. See, I don't understand all spiritual. I don't say that I'm sounding spiritual, but you really just can never say. That call might just be the call.
Someone that want to give you 2 billion.
You don't call the pick your helper. You they fall for helper, Abi.
They say they pick on no
falling for your helper.
So it might actually, that call that you are saying, oh no number, might actually be the call you have been waiting for. So that's why you just. And that's why when you pick it and you now see that, okay, this one is just somebody, you can always block that number. You can always identify the number, maybe save it as, some people save funny, they'll be like, this one. Some people use idiots to save the number. So you can use something to just save it and not pick it again whenever the person calls, or, just block the number.
Okay. I have a caller here.
Just go. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Please, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Sorry, could you help us turn down the volume of your radio?
Calculus.
Yeah.
Okay, calculus. Calculus, it's been a while though. How are you doing?
I'm busy, I'm very fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining us today. We're fine. We're good.
Thank you for asking.
I don't have time to call, but I still enjoy your program.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, so Calculus, give us some, some formation,
calculated strategies.
What do you do when you receive, a call from an unknown number? Do you pick? Do you not pick? And if you don't pick, why don't you pick?
Unknown number is very little true now. There are some, if you not review the number at all.
Yes, true. Yeah, hidden number.
But there are other ones that I would not save it. So I can't really categorize that one as a single because I'm a business person. Okay. I'm a business person, so I cannot say I will not pick on no number.
True.
But sometimes when the caller is constituting nuisance, sometimes I just say it as don't speak.
Yeah, don't pick.
Anytime the number comes,
that's a good way. Don't pick.
Just say we don't pick. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Calculus.
Nice formation.
Thank you, Calculus.
Have a wonderful day, sir.
Okay, that's nice.
Don't
nice,
pick.
though.
You
just
don't
save
pick
it as
one. Don't pick two.
Don't pick one. Don't pick two.
Yeah, my people say just block the number.
Right.
Block it off. Let it go.
We have a couple messages here on WhatsApp. We have to quickly run to this. This is coming from Hassan. It says, "Hello, Flow FM. A guy called me one day telling me he wanted to send money to his father and mistakenly sent it to me. I told him that there was no money in my account. The next thing, the guy said his father, the old man, wants to pray for me. So the old man said I should answer with amen. I said okay. Then he started to pray. Then I answered with Jesus. then they cut the call.
Okay.
So before I pick any call, I have to wait like the third or fourth missed. I have to wait for the third or fourth call. Okay, then I will call back.
Oh wow. So I think let's just say it's safe to say that if you're listening to us, then you should know that this is like a format, and you just be vigilant out there as you go about your day, your business. And I mean, this is like New Year, this is like 2025, and no, we don't want losses this year, like financial losses and stuff. So just be guided, please. You know, you already hear the format. You know, someone will call you to say this, they want to pray for you. Please just protect yourself, okay?
They'll ask you. Some of them might ask you for your NIN, tell you that they're calling from your bank.
Just personal details. Just
Please,
protect yourself.
you have
Do
to
not
protect yourself.
Do not overshare information. Yeah. So let's pick this call. Hello. Oh, we got to you late. 0807-777-9927.
More messages here on WhatsApp. This is coming from Sheifumi from Iriwalede. Says I became cautious about answering unknown numbers due to concerns about potential scams, kidnapping, or fraud.
Okay.
Growing up, I recall warnings that simply picking up a call from an unknown number could compromise my personal details. So that scares me away from picking up an unknown number. Until I realized that one can lose a lifetime opportunity if you think any of the call is sent to harm or scam you.
That's why there's only two sides to a coin. It's true that these things exist, this whole fraudulent thing, but then again, just like Victor said, opportunities are everywhere,
and they come but once.
They come, and then you don't know if you don't really know, so you just have to. Let's pick this call. Hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Oh, okay.
I think we lost that.
What I would just say that, because we just have a few minutes to finish up the Lifestyle Lounge segment for today, but for me, what I would just say is that just for us to just be vigilant out there. Even as a business owner, it's still good for us to just be vigilant, be mindful. Sometimes when someone calls you, and especially if you don't know who the person is, you're not sure, don't overshare certain information, just like maybe your bank details, personal information and stuff like that. You just have to know how to guide yourself. Don't go and lose it.
Exactly. Don't lose
guard.
Before
you know you're already crying. But then again, on the other side of it, again, you just have to use. I feel like we'll just apply wisdom with everything. You never can tell if you're a business person. It could be recommendations. It could be emergency. It could really be anything.
Yeah, honestly.
Victor said something that we don't really have control over. It could just be anything.
Anytime.
And you just make sure that your guards are always up. Just be smart.
Be careful with your details.
And stuff.
Careful with your details.
And I feel like it will be a safe landing.
No
for
bank
everyone.
would call you to ask for your PIN and an OTP code. No bank would do that.
I mean, so it could be safe.
Let's take this message. This is coming from Free Soul. It says, "Hola amigos."
Hola, Free Soul.
Generally, I dislike calls. I do not have any issue picking a strange number. I never know who is calling and what they have for me. But I go pico, especially now that I have submitted CV even to my enemy's place.
No, but this is another thing. If you are someone that you're looking out for opportunities, you're trying out stuff, you can't be saying that you don't pick calls.
You are waiting for a call,
you
and
can't
then
be
you're
saying
not.
that you don't pick calls. Especially if you're looking out for opportunities.
Yeah,
I mean, whenever a call comes in, you're just
exactly. You have to pick. It says, but I'll definitely wait to hear a salutation from the other end before saying a word to know. If I know the caller via their voice.
Okay.
A job well done to you guys, Ben Canuel.
Thank you, Free Soul. Thank you, our guy.
I mean, this is a very rich conversation, honestly, because most people tilt, of course, to the other side. Like, I mean, I'm very scared. I don't know what to expect by this call, but I still have to pick it. I mean, we don't know. You can never know. Just like we've been saying since, it might be an opportunity, something just knocking. You don't want to miss it. Just ensure that. I mean, like that app, that caller ID app that can tell you the name before you pick it. So if it is, most of those apps will tell you that this is a scammer.
They do notify. Most of the apps too. Those caller apps, they notify if it's a scammer.
So if it's a scammer, you don't pick. You just block.
And I think it's beautiful. Like at a time like this, it's good for us to also utilize opportunity. So for instance, if you're listening to us right now, maybe you don't have that app. Maybe it's a good time for you to go and get it just to protect yourself because you get to see the number, the person's name. You get to see the person's name
before you
and
pick,
all that before you pick.
And if it is if somebody who's already into scamming, the app will flag their number, say this is a scammer,
and let you
do
know.
not pick.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Well, in conclusion, for me, I would say we live in a country where we don't have 911 like they do over there. You just can't. We don't have emergency numbers that you can just call in case you're in anything. So most times the emergency numbers that we have are ourselves. If I'm in a situation now that's it's an emergency, the person I want to call is you. The person I want to call is my brother. The person I want to call is my friend. And now my phone is down. But I have your number ahead or maybe in my diary. And I talked to somebody, hey, please bring me your phone. I want to quickly call this person because I'm in this situation. Now the person gives me the phone. I dial your number and I call. But because it's an unknown number, you are not picking.
You could even be stranded.
Yeah. See, that stranded is
something like
that stranded can happen to anybody. You could just be stranded.
I tell you, if you're traveling, that kind of thing that you're traveling, it happens. Your phone will just die inside the bus, and you pick. So my own take home is that please, whenever you get an unknown number, pick.
Yeah, people should also send text messages first, just to let the person know that it is me who is calling. That's happened with me even in the past. I have to send a message first. Hello, sir, this is Emmanuel who's calling, who's about to call. So when I called, you already knew. So you picked and you called back.
That works. That
could work.
So so if you can, not if you can, but please speak first. Hear what the person wants to say. You can always tell when it's a scam. They are always very sketchy. I don't think they are.
Yeah, they don't even have the this thing.
They
don't know how to form it.
If you will know. If you really listen,
they'll start asking you questions that is not there.
Hello, this is from your bank.
Did you do so? You were like,
except if you just want to play along. Maybe you are just bored.
Like me. You want to play along.
But if you don't want to play along, you can easily just cut the call immediately.
Right.
And so you just know it's not important. But there are sometimes when you pick the call and when you hear the other voice, like, Kilo Shele.
What's happening?
Why are you calling me with
another
number?
I don't know.
The person will just explain that, I'm in this. Can you help? And it's just like you just help the person. So please, on the numbers, you can pick. But if it is not somebody you can always just hang up the call and block the number.
True that. So I hope that you enjoyed the conversation today in the lounge. It's been amazing. We've had a great time. We shared experiences as well, and most importantly, hope you learned something from today. So just go around your daily business, make sure that you stay on guard, protect yourself, and be happy. The Lifestyle Lounge will come back again tomorrow, but the Flow Rider Show still continues. 3:55 will bring you the weather report, so do not go anywhere. This one is coming from Baba, and it's Kuku Gugulam.
The most expensive thing we steady spending time. Argumento time. You don't believe me, I don't believe you. No need to argue, my guy. Kuku Gugulam. Money plenty, now David do pass, now like your money too short, now born a money tall pass, no, I do baba, you don't take, now money long pass, I don't just, now money large pass, when a funny pass, go, don't I why, don't I go die, don't I go pella, don't I go safe, if you worry boy, then they try, but I leave baba, get pass, came out pass, you don't believe me, I don't believe you, no need to argue, my guy, kuku gugulam. We steady spending like every day, but before you know, no time, step on hustle and that hustle not they pay. Feel free to flip out, start ball or start to bust the ride. No we crime to do different thing, depending on where your mind is. If it go straight or you hush and you go the crooked way, but don't say that thief them catch viole. And anyway you must put in the work either way. You don't believe me, I don't believe